Hey everyone, I found a seriously awesome app that can sync the RGB lighting across almost your entire setup in one place. And honestly, it feels amazing. From a single app, you can control the lighting on your keyboard, mouse, headset, case fans, RGB strips, and other compatible devices with RGB. Everything can be combined and controlled with different effects from one program. First, an important point, SignalRGB only works on Windows. It officially supports 64-bit Windows 10 and Windows 11. It does not currently support Mac OS or Linux, and it also won't work on 32-bit versions of Windows. For the first login, you'll need an internet connection, and you'll need to create an account on SignalRGB.com. And a quick favor before we continue. If you enjoy this kind of content, please watch until the end, drop a magic like, and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Now, the most important step, especially on Windows 11, before installing the app, go into Windows Settings, then Personalization, then Dynamic Lighting, and switch everything there to off. Otherwise, Windows itself may take control of the RGB lighting, and then the program may not work correctly. After installing SignalRGB, you can also check that it has priority for lighting control if needed. There's one more thing before installation. Make sure your exact devices are supported. That matters because the app does not automatically work with absolutely everything. But the number of supported devices is genuinely huge, and that's honestly very impressive. The next important point is this. Before installing it, I strongly recommend removing any software that was previously controlling your RGB lighting. That could be Asus AuraSync, Armoury Crate, MSI Mystic Light, Gigabyte RGB Fusion, Razer Synapse, Logitech G Hub, SteelSeries GG, and other similar apps. SignalRGB itself warns that this kind of software can conflict with their program. So if you plan to use SignalRGB all the time, it's better to remove the old apps or at least disable them from startup so they are not running in the background. From there, everything is very simple. Go to the official website, download the installer, install the program, sign into your account, and after the first launch, the app will scan for compatible devices connected to your PC. In my case, it took about 20 seconds, and you can see that in the video. My peripherals were detected without any problems, and everything looked very clear and intuitive. The interface is genuinely simple and easy to understand. If your RGB is connected directly to the motherboard, like mine, for example, ARGB case fans, then it may work right away without much setup. But if your lighting is connected through RGB controllers or RGB hubs, you may need to configure those manually inside the app. And if your hub can switch into motherboard control mode, you need to set it to that mode. If you are using a standalone RGB hub powered only by SATA or Molex, and it works independently without motherboard control, then SignalRGB most likely will not be able to control it. Now let's talk about the app itself. As usual, there is a free version and a pro version. Personally, I found everything I need in the free version. There are a lot of ready-made presets, plenty of settings, effect customization, color changes, and different animation styles. There are effects that work like an equalizer and turn your PC and peripherals into a full light show when music is playing. There are also more advanced modes, including effects that react to what's happening in a game. There are genuinely a lot of features here, and for a regular user, the free version is more than enough. The Pro version adds extra features such as exclusive effects, reactive audio visualizers, game integrations, additional visual scenes, monitoring, fan control, a mini player, and other advanced options. But honestly, I didn't even go too deep into that because the free version is already more than enough for me. As you can see in my video, there are a lot of great free presets. You just pick the one you like and you instantly see the result. To be honest, I got completely hooked and spent almost an hour just testing everything, changing effects, customizing colors, and playing with the settings. It's really fun. It's genuinely very well made. For me personally, this is a real find. Before this, I had to install separate software, try to make one app work with another, sync devices from different brands, and it did not always work properly. Especially when your motherboard is from one brand, your keyboard is from another, your mouse is from a third, and your headset is from a fourth. Getting all of that to work together often felt like a complete headache. But here, everything is much easier. One app, a clear interface, fast results, and genuinely beautiful synchronized RGB lighting across the whole setup. So go ahead, create an account, download the app, install it, and give it a try. I think you'll be genuinely impressed by what you get. SignalRGB is honestly one of the most convenient solutions I've seen for synchronizing RGB lighting. And to everyone who found this useful and watched all the way to the end, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. See you next time.